I'm Becky and I'm here with Look at Me and Jules, St Tropez tanning expert, and today we're looking at DIY tanning on a man.
So the man tan is becoming extremely popular and we're seeing men really getting into their grooming all across the country, and it's obviously a really safe alternative to going into the sun. So today I'm going to talk you through the easy step-by-step routine of applying self-tan. Before you apply any self-tan, it's really important to ensure that the skin has a nice and even surface. So use a simple exfoliator or a body polish with very small spherical beads. This will ensure that all the dead skin comes off and you don't want any patchiness when you're tanning.
And you apply the exfoliator all over the body? All
over the body prior to application, so use it the night before. So prior to tanning, and this is a step that a lot of people forget, it's important to apply a tan enhancing aloe vera based moisturiser. We're going to apply that to the hands, elbows, knees and feet. Now this will act as a barrier to the tan application because the skin on these areas is very absorbent, so it will just drink the tan. No one likes darker hands and darker elbows, because that's a real telltale sign. And if you're down with your mates in the pub, the last thing you want is for them to know that you've got tan on. So you just simply squeeze the moisturiser onto your hands. Just apply a small amount of moisturiser. Now you don't need to go up the arm here, just keep it onto the hand, and then if you just lift your elbow up, yeah, and then again just on the elbow.
What does the aloe do?
The aloe vera just neutralises the tan and acts as a blending agent. Try not to use any moisturiser that is infused with essential oils because that can actually separate a tan. The best thing you can use is aloe vera based moisturiser, and you'll use that throughout the whole tanning applications. So today I'm going to use the self-tan mousse. Now this is perfect for guys to use at home. I'm going to apply it with a mitt. Now using a tan applicator mitt is ideal for self-tan application because it ensures that the product is evenly distributed and protects your hands from colour.
Why are you choosing a mousse today? Is that what guys
A mousse
go
is
for?
the easiest product to use. It's also perfect for guys. As a guy myself, I've obviously tested every kind of tan. I know what works and what doesn't work. With body hair, because the mousse is mixed with air in its formulation, you'll see here on the mitt, it'll simply glide into the skin. Now, I'm going to work with tanning maths, so using pumps per limb. I've used 3 pumps on the mitt here to go onto our model's arm. You mix it onto the mitt like this to ensure that it's distributed nice and evenly. Take the arm and never work in circular motions. It's so important to work up and down the arm and around the body in the natural contour. So I'm going to bring the mitt down the arm. Now you can see that the arm takes colour already. This is so, if you were tanning at home, you'd be able to see where you're going. No one likes a streaky tan.
No.
You can also see that the mitt is really distributing the product nice and evenly. It's always important to have a look around the back where you can't see.
I was just about to say, how do you kind of, if you can't reach very well, can you go underneath as well?
You can go under, you can go round, you can swap hands. Like the mitt is very versatile and you can actually use both sides. So you can start with this side, apply, and then if you want to mattify or buff, just simply reverse and tap.
And never apply more mousse, obviously you'll see it blending in.
You'll see it blending in.
Stick to the 2 to 3.
Stick to the 2 to 3 and also apply 1 coat for the whole body and then start again and do another coat. Because then your first coat has set.
And how should you choose a colour? What's your advice on picking out the right product?
With St Tropez, the colour actually works with the amino acids in your skin. So you're actually going to achieve a glow that reflects your natural glow as if you've been in the sun. If you do want to go darker, you just apply another coat. We do actually have a self-tan dark, but it's good to start with the normal self-tan if you're a first-time tanner. So just like the arm, we're going to do the same on the torso with the tanning maths. So we're going to apply 4 pumps for the torso. Again, we're going to distribute the product evenly on the mitt and apply. I'm going to start at the top here and work my way down. Again, you can see that I'm working with the natural shape of his torso. Now, he's got a slight bit of body hair here. Because we're using a mousse, it's nothing to be worried about. None of the product is going to cling to the hair at all.
And what about kind of around the neckline? How far do you go? Where are we stopping?
It's always important to just stop just below the stubble and come back to that when you do the face. The neck has the same skin as the face, very sensitive. So we finished this top half, it's looking nice and golden, and now we're going to just quickly do the legs. Like before, how I moisturise his hands and elbows, I'm just going to moisturise his knees and feet.
And just the tops of the feet?
Just the tops of the feet, yeah, the soles don't need doing. It's always important to remember to moisturise the back of the foot. A lot of people forget that, and in the summer, that's when you see that telltale sign. So I'm going to use the same product as before, the self-tan mousse. Again, I'm going to do pumps per limb. I'm going to try and do 3 pumps for the calf and a couple more for the thigh. Again, I'm not going to work in circular motions. I'm going to work with the body's natural contour, working up the leg from the ankle to the top. But I'm not going to do the feet.
Ignore the feet.
Ignore the feet. So don't worry about the knee area, just glide over the top of that because the moisturiser will act as a barrier. So before we do the face, I want to show you how to do the hands and feet. You will have noticed that I didn't pump any extra product onto the mitt. This is because the hands and the feet have very delicate skin and they absorb self-tan quickly. We're going to use what's left on the mitt and just simply glide it over the hand. So if you hold your hand up for me, this is enough product to actually give the hands tan without them looking false.
What about the fingers? Do you need to go through the fingers at all?
Just glide on the fingers, yep. And then I'll show you another product just after this to go over. So we're going to do the same on his hands, and then we'll do the same on the feet.
And don't be worried if it doesn't feel like there's a lot of product going on, it's absolutely fine.
A lot of the time, if you've done 2 coats of tan, there will be enough product on the mitt, and you will see the colour coming off. My advice to you is never panic with hands and feet, because the panic always ends up in tan disasters. So my top tip for hands and feet, and my tanning secret, is to use the St Tropez Gradual Tan Spray. It's always foolproof for me when it comes to hands and feet. If you put your hands in a claw, and you simply take the mist after you've done the mousse on the hands, and spray over the hands. Because it's such a lightweight formula, the mist will actually land in between the fingers and in the crevices of the hands, and that will actually even out all the tan. And then the feet come round the sides and down.
So you're crossing in a V there?
Crossing down the front like this and then down the front. So we've applied all the product to the hands and the feet. Now we want to take it off the areas where you don't want to see it in the morning. So I'm just taking a wipe, an everyday wipe, and we're just going to take it off the palms of the hands. Yep. So just give them a little wipe, because in the morning it's so common that people wake up and there it is, golden palms, telltale signs.
And the wipe is enough to remove it?
The wipe is enough to remove it, yeah, because you've moisturised before as well, that will act as a blending agent. If you flip your hands this way, and we're just going to take it off the nails as well.
And what's going to happen if you don't take it off your nails, if you forget this step?
You will actually see colouring of the nails, so they'll actually go a bit golden.
It's not a good look.
Not a good look, no. And it's these simple steps where people just always forget. So now I'm going to show you the best way for a man to tan his face. Because as guys, we have facial hair, what we really don't want to happen is for any tan to cling to these areas. No one likes that ginger beard look. Our model here has got a little bit of facial hair, so what I'm going to do is use the self-tan spray to spray his face very lightly, and the mist will actually land perfectly through the hair. You would do this at home by simply spraying across your face. I'm going to spray in downwards motions first, and then we're going to spray across the face like this. Then we're going to do it across the neck, so just now.
So we've done the front section. Now, how do you tan that tricky back area?
How do you tan the back?
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you. If you turn to the side, by using the same spray that you use for your face, you can simply put it above your neck and spray. The sprays have 360-degree technology, so they'll spray at whatever angle they're at. If you hold the can in your palm here and place it over your head and spray, the tan will actually land down the back. So if you've made a mistake like this, you just simply take your applicator mitt and blend. You're not going to end up with a spot on the back or anything. Just blend it in and start again.
And there you have it. Thanks, Jules, for those amazing tips.
Thank you.
You look great. Now you can go and do it at home.